In 25-30 years, the appearance of this city has changed beyond recognition. Today, the metropolis is not only the administrative center, but also a point of attraction for tourists from all over the world. Hello everyone, you're watching Travel in Comfort with me, Madi Fazl, and today we are in the pearl of Central Asia, the capital of Kazakhstan, Astana.
They refer to it as one of the coldest capitals globally, with winter temperatures plummeting to -40 degrees Celsius. Yet what truly comforts both residents and visitors in any weather is the remarkable urban vibe of the capital, an experience you won't encounter anywhere else. The cosmic and surreal cityscapes grant Astana the title of the futuristic capital of the planet. This metropolis is akin to a cutting-edge interpretation of a fantastical city from the future. For today's unforgettable journey, we've chosen to begin with a hotel that stands out among Astana's unconventional landmarks.
For 100 years now, the hotel chain of this brand has been famous for its high level of service. This is the main feature of the ultra-modern luxury hotel in Astana. It's located within the famous Expo grounds. And of course, in this hotel, you have a restaurant, indoor pool, and an amazing rooftop bar with its breathtaking views of the city.
The hotel boasts a restaurant with a generously adorned dining hall, and atop the building there is a lively rooftop bar. Following a satisfying day, guests can relax in the spa complex, complete with a heated indoor pool, a salt cave featuring Himalayan salt, saunas and hammams. For enthusiasts of an active lifestyle, a fitness center equipped with state-of-the-art exercise machines is also at their disposal.
The founder of the global hotel chain almost 100 years ago has outlined three main principles. The first one, the client should receive the maximum number of services for free. Clients must be able to buy everything they need at the hotel, and of course the entire space of the hotel should generate money. This representative also follows those fundamental values. The highest level of service, European comfort, and the Oriental hospitality, those are the components of success of the American global hotel chain in Astana. Anyone who crosses the threshold here can see how symbolic it is and can feel the great respect for Kazakhstan. For example, this symbolic golden saxawal represents the great eternity of the nature and the wisdom of Kazakh nation. And the exact copy of the Golden Man represents the independence of our country. It's so nice to see these unique copies of symbols everywhere of our vast homeland. The hotel has 253 rooms, including standard, suite, deluxe, and of course, presidential rooms. Just look at this bed. I can't resist doing this.
The hotel offers an optimal venue for hosting events and conferences of diverse scales and levels, be it government meetings, business seminars, or international scientific conferences.
Tell us please about what are the main differences from the other branches in the world.
Each hotel is unique with its own design and the location, of course. And the country also contributes its own changes and some slight influences on the how hotel will look inside and from outside. All standards and mostly everything is, nothing differs from hotels all over the world. Of course, the unique thing is our location. We are at the capital. Yeah. Then Expo side, we are just 15 minutes walk, drive from the airport. So that's actually very time saving for the business travelers.
We can see a lot of symbolic traditional stuff here presented in the hotel. Could you more elaborate about this?
That's usually what we tell people when we do site inspections in the hotel. The phrase that I tell all the time is like, it's American brand, American standards, but very close, local and deep local touch. As you can see, these eagles on the top, and then we got this, as you mentioned, this golden man. We got saxoul, which is the tree, and then all the pictures and pictograms on the walls, on the carpets. And this is really a strong, deep touch with the history, and traditions as well. For the business travelers, of course, the first things that inspires them and gives them most effective impression of the hotel, it's a big atrium.
Is it the direction you chose to provide a platform for this kind of events, or is it just naturally happens?
I could say both. First of all, of course, it's a big work of sales team. For example, if we know that some event is planned for the next year, then we are searching who will be an organizer. We are trying to offer our location as a place to event to be held. If it's a big event, you need this big space.
Incidentally, this five-star hotel consistently enjoys high occupancy rates. This is attributed to the fact that in the business epicenter of the country, Astana, a multitude of events spanning various formats and levels occur. The hotel's primary clientele comprises entrepreneurs and businessmen. Catering to guests for whom time is precious, breakfasts are served promptly, offering a quality selection of products to satisfy diverse preferences.
Even for the breakfast, guys, you can taste all the traditional flavors here. A wide range of sweets and different tastes. Let's put it on a plate a bit. So we have here pot, which is a delicacy, let's say. And now we're gonna try out some hummus for the breakfast, the milk. Okay, amazing. Now let's taste it. Perfect.
Herodotus was the first to recount the tale of the enchanting beverage of the steppes. Nomads held a belief in the therapeutic properties of kumirs, using it to address various illnesses and bolster weakened immunity. We believe that incorporating it into breakfast is a wonderful way to kickstart the day.
Despite all the obvious advantages of the hotel, you can stop here just because of this breathtaking view from the window. Imagine yourself waking up every morning with such amazing view.
The hotel's panoramic windows offer a stunning view of the Expo, our initial stop to immerse ourselves in this extraordinary urban landscape.
Expo 2017 in Astana is one of the key national projects of Kazakhstan. Never before has an exhibition of such scale been held in the countries of the CIS and Central Asia. Moreover, for the first time in the Expo's history, its leitmotif is defined as green technologies on the implementation of what our future depends.
Delegates from 17 European, 8 American, 11 African and 10 CIS countries, along with representatives from 22 countries in Asia and the Pacific, participated in Expo 2017. The world's largest exhibition of technological achievements in Astana attracted over 4 million visitors.
Today, Kazakhstan and Astana are the focus of attention throughout the whole Central Eurasia. The new business center of the capital, Expo, opens the way to technology, prospects, and of course, the development of the business.
The business community's ecosystem encompasses the Astana International Financial Center, the Astana Hub Technopark for IT startups, Astana IT University and an exceptional Class A business center. This synergy blends advanced functionality, modern technologies and well-developed infrastructure.
One of the major innovative projects is the Astana International Financial Center. The business life of the capital is in the full swing here. It's a leading center of financial services as well as a hub connecting Kazakhstan's, Europe's and Asia's financial markets. "236 football fields. This is exactly how many stadiums can be placed on the territory of the Expo exhibition complex. In the center is the museum called Nuralem, the Museum of the Future, which is from Kazakh, is translated as the brightest world. And now we are inside the tallest spherical building in the world. So, Alina, tell me please, where are we now?
Now we are on the 8th floor. This floor is about future Astana. So now we are take a walk on the glass bridge.
Oh,
and if you
nice.
look down, you can see the other levels. And now we are at an altitude of 95 meters.
Wow. And if I'm aware, this glass is which contains the sun energy and then...
Yeah, you're right. Here you can see the solar panels. These panels collect solar energy and produce electro energy. And with this electro energy, it provides our museum for 15%.
Wow, amazing.
Yes, our museum is all about future energy.
When discussing the future of energy and high technology, it's essential to highlight the embodiment of these concepts, the Bola Shark robot.
This location calls Future Astana, and here you can see the big layout of our city, and you can also see the buildings, the attractions of Astana.
Fascinatingly, hosting Expo 2017 has spurred the growth of the tourism sector in the country. It's uplifting to witness that the legacy of the international exhibition and the pulse of innovation remains vibrant today, demonstrated by the substantial number of foreign guests. Now let's delve into the impressions of tourists from Indonesia about the capital.
We arrived yesterday morning and we are surprised. Today we drive around to see your new 25-year city and lots of futuristic buildings. Streets are straight.
I think this is a typical new city
Oh, of course.
where you build everything from scratch, so the planning is very well planned. I mean, you can see the street is all white,
Yeah.
and you have park, you have a sideway. You can call it it's a future place to live in.
Yeah.
You here exposing yourself to the future, where you're building to the green and to the the different kinds of energy, not only the gas, but it's going to be exotic city and the futuristic city. I think. To see now and probably 10 years down the road or 5 years down the road, I need to come back and see it again. This is the upcoming. I think the upcoming countries in the world.
In the Museum of Future Energy, visitors can explore the latest advancements in renewable energy sources. Each floor is dedicated to exploring various energy themes, including space, solar, wind, water, biomass, and kinetic energy.
6th floor is about sun energy, and here we can be acquainted with sun mythology. In general, ancient people and some civilizations believed that sun is a god. Ancient Kazakh people also had an imagination of sun. For example, in the rocks you can see the anthropomorphic image of people with sun-headed. So they are called like sun Kun Adama, which means the guy of a sun. So it also like proves that ancient Kazakh people also believed that sun is a god. Actually, the innovations which were shown in Expo 2017 are here, and one of them is Solar Impulse. This aircraft is from Switzerland, had a world trip in 21 days, and there were only 17 landings. It used only the sun energy to make this trip.
Wow, amazing.
The exhibition showcases early examples of vehicles utilizing solar energy for movement alongside modern concept cars. As we descended to the new floor, we delved into the world of wind energy.
This is the Francis Beaufort scale. This scale can measure the wind force. Here, you can see the speed of the wind, the name and the scale of the wind. In this room, you can experience third, fifth and seventh scale of wind.
Amazing. Let's see.
We opted to experiment and feel the force of wind energy firsthand. Honestly, the sensations were quite ordinary given our distinctly continental climate.
Guys, the interesting fact is that the wind of this scale, you can easily feel it in a lot of regions of Kazakhstan.
On this floor, you can also explore intriguing facts about the formation of tornadoes or the occurrence of the Northern Lights.
There are three things that you can watch forever: how fire burns, how water flows, and admire this art installation here.
Its creator is American artist Daniel Wurzel. The installation is entitled The Dance of the Air, symbolizing how the currents of air breathe life into this art piece. On the museum's fourth floor, you can explore the universal source of future regenerative energy, biomass energy. Visitors also have the opportunity to conduct experiments in the laboratory, gaining practical knowledge about harnessing energy from biomaterials through the process of photosynthesis.
In this location, we can be acquainted with the innovations of biotechnical laboratory of Astana. For example, the medical glue, which used during the surgeon, they made of shells, and also the biocement, which made of the sand.
The third floor is devoted to kinetic energy, the energy of motion. This hall is particularly popular among young visitors. For example, pedaling on this bicycle generator allows one to convert mechanical energy into electrical energy.
Here we can see the example of kinetic energy. These shoes can collect your kinetic energy, and here you can also notice the device which will collect your energy and then produce electroenergy. And by this electroenergy you can charge your phones after a walk.
Well, that's definitely something I need, because we've been traveling a lot thanks to this program, and I think I'm going to purchase those shoes.
The first floor, spanning 5,000 square meters, is dedicated to the National Pavilion and showcases the history, traditions and culture of Kazakhstan.
Guys, this is really interesting. Just put your hand on a tradition, on a Kazakh tradition here, and then the short animation comes up. Let's take a look. Just like this. And now look at the animation.
It's important to mention that what you are hearing is the authentic voice of the renowned Kazakh singer Amre Kashalbayev, who performed at the World Expo in Paris back in 1925. Amre's remarkable success in Europe resonated once again at Expo 2017 in Kazakhstan, almost like a cherished legacy passed down through time. Not far from the Expo grounds, you'll find the largest mosque in Central Asia. And of course, we couldn't resist paying it a visit.
Monumentality combined with lightness, the great result of work of best architects in the world. I am now in the largest Muslim temple in Kazakhstan and whole Central Asia, the great mosque of the city of Astana. The main entrance door of the mosque is considered as one of the tallest wooden doors in the world. It's handcrafted from the Iroko hardwood, which is native to tropical Africa. Its height is 12.4 meters, while the weight is 1.5 tons. Take a look at the patterns, guys. It's decorated with Kazakh ornaments, and the outer walls are made with Arabic script.
The central mosque of the capital seamlessly combines classical Islamic architectural art with traditional Kazakh style. On the first and second floors, alongside prayer areas, you'll find classrooms, a conference hall, a marriage hall, a Quran reading room, and a television studio.
The total capacity of the mosque is 235,000 people. That many people can stand in rows and pray at the same time. The mosque itself is considered as one of the 10 largest mosques of the world. The walls of the mosque and the inside of the dome are decorated in beautiful carvings, patterns, the verses from the Quran and prayers. The patterns are mostly Kazakh, and there are 99 names of Allah are carved on the wall on the Qibla side. In the center of the main hall, under the dome, hangs a beautiful, gigantic crystal chandelier. Its diameter is 27 meters and its weight is 20 tons. It's made from more than 1 million crystal fragments.
It's worth mentioning that this mosque is not only the largest in Central Asia, but also the most technologically advanced. It boasts heated marble floors, donation urns equipped with QR codes, and Arabic calligraphy on the walls adorned with LEDs.
Tell me your impressions on the mosque and how do you like it?
So when we saw it from the outside, it was beautiful, but the moment we stepped in, it was straight out of dreamland. The color combinations, the wide spaces inside, and the way it's built, it shows that there's a lot of energy in the room. Even if I am from a different faith, I can just sit there, relax, meditate for a while.
I was looking at the mosque when I was in different parts of the city, but I never got a chance to visit it. But I thought I should before I leave, and it's really beautiful from the outside, but it is something else from the inside. It gives me, the space, the colors, the design, and irrespective of your faith, you really feel like staying here for a very, very long time.
And tell me more about Astana. What has impressed you specifically?
The people, they're really friendly, welcoming, and the wide spaces. I like wide spaces.
Yeah.
It's not crowded. So, and of course the architecture. The buildings are very sci-fi, and I have not seen any other city that I have visited in recent times like Astana.
Yeah.
It's a really, really beautiful place.
Great, thank you. A special tunnel was built under the mosque. The buses carry passengers from the underground station to the mosque in case of bad weather. That's very convenient. I'd like to note that after its opening, the mosque became one of the most popular visited places by tourists and locals.
In addition to serving as the business hub of the country, Astana has long been recognized as the cultural capital of Kazakhstan. Annually, the city hosts various international exhibitions, musical events, and festivals.
We are now in the center of contemporary art, Kulansha. This place has become a significant point on the map of cultural life in Astana. The walk here is structured in two main directions, providing an exhibition area for young artists and, of course, educational activities.
The primary mission of this art space is to introduce residents and guests of the capital to emerging talents in contemporary art. The young people's notable interest in art painting is especially gratifying. The exhibition showcased works by 3 different artists with a particular fascination for portraits of Kazakh women created using an unconventional technique.
Those are paintings on the carpets. It's combined technique from acrylic and balloon spray paints.
Whoa. It's really hard to tell from the first view. You look at the carpet that this is actually the picture.
So for the concept, all her works to represent Kazakh, Turkic and women from Great Steppe. So sometimes we see invented persons, like something that author think what would a girl from ancient times would look like. And sometimes we even have historical, real persons that lived there. The artist was working with ornaments and she tried to combine the real faces, the real headpieces, traditional jewelries with the ornament that she already had on the carpet. So it's playing with all other techniques all together, and that kind of gives you this impression of volume, of space, something real.
Everything appears remarkably lifelike. It's as if the Amazons of the Great Steppe are looking out at you from the canvases. The legendary Tamiris, the fearless Aybike Batir, the wise Suyinbike, the warrior Gaukar Batir. These extraordinary women from our history serve as examples for many modern Kazakh women today. Kazakh artists have established themselves on the global art scene. Exhibitions featuring contemporary visual art by local artists frequently attract foreign tourists. For instance, a guest from South America named Pablo admitted he had never seen paintings like these before. However, he is most impressed by the city itself. According to Pablo, our capital looks like an art object in its own right.
Tell me about what is the thing that impressed you a lot here?
The development of the country and the city itself, how clean it is, the buildings, how safe it is, and how kind the people are. It's really a shock for me because I come from South America, so this is actually the other side of the world, and I didn't know much about it. And so I met some people from Spain like 2 days ago, and they've been here for like a week, and they said the same thing, like how the development of the city and how kind the people are, how welcoming.
Thank you, Pablo, for your time.
Inspired by art and creativity, we've chosen to extend our cultural exploration through the capital and explore one of the newest masterpieces in the iconic architecture of futuristic Astana.
The Atral pedestrian bridge is located here in a historical part of Astana, and the bridge itself is a winner of prestigious architectural prize, which is called the Arch Daily and the Strelka Award. Take a look at those canopies. They made specifically to protect pedestrians from rain and sunny weather.
The residents of Astana have various names for it. Some call it the Atirau Bridge, while others refer to it as the Fish Bridge. Indeed, when viewed from above, its shape resembles that of a fish with scales. This bridge gained international recognition through the lens of National Geographic photographer George Steinmetz. Today, the futuristic structure serves as a focal point for both tourists and residents in the metropolis. Today, we've revealed Astana to you as a city where the most daring design concepts of globally acclaimed architects materialize, complemented by national style. Nevertheless, the capital is multifaceted. We will explore another facet of Astana with you in the upcoming episodes.
Astana truly amazes the imagination of city guests and tourists with the abundance of its modern and futuristic architecture. A lot can be said about the capital city of Kazakhstan, but it's better to see everything in life. That's it for today. See you in our next meetings throughout my beloved homeland. Goodbye.